Okay, let me look for Val. Okay, here we go. Valeria Bednarik, add Valeria Bednarik, Chief Strategist, FX Street. Hi, Val.
Hi Dale,
How
how are
are you?
you? Everything's fine here, and you?
Doing okay. I guessed right a few times this week. So the dollar rally has stalled, especially against the pound, and
Yeah,
it looks like the euro may want to take out that 110.50 level first, but I have a hard time getting short the euro down here. I'd much rather be short up around 112.50 to 113.50 on a bounce. What are you looking at?
this levels. I'm having trouble to even take a trade in euro. As you said, I was so hoping or waiting for a break below 110.50, which it was former highs, and we have sort of a bottom in there ever
Hmm.
since the pair broke higher. And yeah, I do agree with you that maybe waiting for a test of 1250, 1213 area, it would be a bit more reliable to short the pair. But at this point, it's not giving me much clues, you know. It's struggling around that 1120, which is that Fibonacci level that
Yeah.
held the downside ever since broken higher the 61.8 of the latest bearish run.
Where's your red
Uh,
line? Where's your red line come in next week?
in the daily,
Yeah.
in the daily, 1232.
Okay, so there's some confluence on some different moving averages depending on time frame.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that's the level to watch to the upside in here. So the pair really needs to advance above it to turn.
Yeah, you see how that
Oh,
three drive worked from last week?
yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
there we have it. Yeah,
Yeah.
we
So
talked about it and the possibility of an approach to this level, but
yeah,
it stalled short of
it sure
it.
was a tough short on Friday. The pound that you brought up last week that was had what 8 days in a row up,
Yeah,
and you called a correction back down towards 56. That was a nice call.
yeah, it corrected. I was watching the daily that it corrected down to the 50% retracement,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And it's posed a sharp recovery today, and it's short term finding support in the 23.6. So the pound is a bit more constructive, no doubts on the euro for me. And I'm expecting a rally, an upward continuation in here back to 58.
Yeah.
And if we take those highs, I'm thinking about 160 already.
Okay. Yeah. I think that's a possibility, especially if we get that pop in the euro towards the
Yeah.
levels that pound makes a new high, euro makes a lower high. Um, what are you looking at in the yen? Still no man's land, and
Yeah,
actually,
it's a bit more bullish, but if you take a look at the daily, right, it has moved away from the 100 moving average,
yeah.
but it's hovering around the roof of the range, you know what I mean? The
Hmm.
latest range. So it's not actually confirming an upward continuation or not confirming real upward strength. But my take is that as long as we hold above 120.50 area,
Okay.
there's a good chance we can at least try to retest this 22
Yeah.
high,
Yeah.
right? And if,
That would be a third drive if we get up there. The
yeah,
end of last year, earlier this year,
yeah.
and one more high
So
up there above 22.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I'm waiting for a more a higher high,
Yeah.
although I'm still not able to call it 125. You know, new high means maybe 100 pips in a year, nothing like 200 or 300 or so. Really shy movements to the upside. I'm not expecting much, but I do expect some upward momentum.
Okay.
But
And
short
anything
range.
on the commodity front that has your eye
Yeah,
Ausie's been
I
under
think that.
pressure.
Yeah. There was the minutes of the latest central bank meeting show that the central bank it's has on the table. Sorry, the possibility of another rate cut this year. You know, after the two cuts we already had, market run to price in the fact that the Reserve Bank of Australia was not going to cut any further, at least in this 2015. And in the minutes they say, wait, we may. So the market turned sharply bearish again in the Aussie after that. And the bearish momentum is still there. I'm expecting further declines in here, to be honest.
Yeah.
The forward chart, the pair is struggling around this 200 exponential moving average, which for me tends to be a line in the sand. Price always reaches and battles around it. So in here we are looking for definition, either a breakdown and confirming a bearish midterm continuation or a strong bounce that will revert this negative BS.
Okay. So nice roundup, Val. What are you looking
Nice.
What are you looking forward to next week?
And I'm still not watching much of next week. What I'm a bit surprised is the recovery in oil and the negative momentum in gold. Right, they are moving inversely. Quite unlikely these days, but it's going on. I guess that crude is being helped by decreasing stockpiles in the U.S. Right, I'm still bearish in gold. Sorry, I'm still pretty bearish in there. I believe the latest recovery was just a bit of buyer's spoke, dollar buyer's spoke it. And for the next week, I believe that we don't have a pretty hush calendar, but we have GDP readings. I believe in a couple of major economies, so I will try to keep an eye on that, particularly in any kind of pound macroeconomic data, because I believe that's the only one with chances to move strongly higher should the dollar lose ground.
And what pair is that? The pound?
Pound
Yeah.
dollar, yeah.
Okay, so constructive on the pound.
Yeah.
Okay, and negative on commodities and commodity currencies.
Yeah, I'm still, I'm more not in Canadian dollar because I believe that if oil manages to stay above 60 and advance a couple of more bucks, Canadian dollar will probably, the dollar against the Canadian, right, will probably turn back south, you
Okay.
know?
Any view?
But
Any view on the Dow?
without, not really. It's at highs, right? It's at record highs, and there we are. So I'm still a bit bullish in stocks. Sorry,
Okay.
but I would like to see some upward momentum in here. The movements lately have been pretty limited, shallow. We don't have a strong rally in here. Take a look at the candles from this week. They are pretty sad indeed. So there's no really upward momentum in here to convince me that we may reach even fresher highs at
Yeah,
this
I'm looking
point.
for your blue line. That's how I'm positioned. And
One hand,
you know,
yeah,
there are an awful lot of interesting geo hotspots, and now we could put China on the radar with us testing their resolve with our spy planes. And with ISIS 70 miles from Baghdad, that's another one. Maybe that's the crude strength is its geo as well. And I think I'd be careful, even though the Dow, I think, has a chance to go to 18,008. To me, I think we're in at least the seventh, eighth inning of this stock market advance.
okay. I will keep an eye on that.
I'm just a blind squirrel in the middle of a snow-covered forest on a moonless night, so don't
Yeah,
follow.
but when it comes to stocks, I'd rather follow you than
What's that?
when it comes to stocks and American indexes, I tend to pay attention to what you say.
Oh.
I'd rather follow you, I mean, than take a look at what I'm seeing.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Val. And every Thursday, after I'm through talking to you, I have some great points to consider in my trading, as well as everyone else who listens to you weekly. And thank you so much for building us up.
Thank you. My pleasure to share with you all, guys.
Okay, Val, have a great weekend, my friend.
I will be sure.
Okay.
Same for you and everyone
All
in
right.
here.
Love you,
Bye
Val.
bye. Love you
easy.
too.
Oh, shoot. I forgot to record.